The Super Bowl 2024 game is over, but the memories will stay with us forever. Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? As usual, I am back with the top stories of this week. I think the biggest of them all has been the Super Bowl 2024 that took place in Las Vegas. And for those of you who live outside of the United States of America, the Super Bowl is the annual league championship game of the United States, and it usually takes place on the second Sunday in February. So we are going to start with all the gists around that period, or all the gists that are connected one way or the other to the event. And I want to start with Michael Rubin's annual Super Bowl party. And guess who was there? She was there with Odell Beckham Jr., American football wide receiver. I am talking about no other than Kim Kardashian. There have been rumors lately that these two are dating, but of course you know how it goes with celebrities when they start to hook up with someone, or when they start to go into a relationship with someone, they always try to keep it low-key. But it looks like it's now confirmed that Kim Kardashian and Odell are an item. They were not there alone. Kim Kardashian took her sister along, Kendall Jenner, and of course other celebrities were there like Hailey Bieber. Her husband Justin Bieber was also there, Travis Scott, Ciara, Khloe, the sister of Kim Kardashian, was also there to support her in-law. Winnie Harlow was also not missing in action. Another couple that really stole the show during the actual match was Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. He actually plays for Kansas City Chiefs, who eventually won the match. But of course, you know that with celebrity couples, there is always something to talk about. Now, in the case of these people, Taylor Swift, you guys know that she won 2 awards during the Grammys the weekend before. Now, after the Grammys, she actually had to travel to Tokyo for a performance. Actually, she had 4 events back to back before the Super Bowl. Guess what she did? She flew 13 hours from Japan all the way back to Las Vegas to go support her boyfriend. But she didn't go there alone. She went together with her girls. She went with Ice Spice and Blake Lively. I believe she also went with her parents and the parents of her boyfriend, his brother. It was just both families sitting together in a luxury suite that is rumored to have cost approximately $1.8 million, paid for by Kelce, and it can hold about 22 people. And one NFL star who goes by the name Brandon Marshall actually claimed that Kanye West also took another suite right in front of the suite that Taylor Swift and family and friends were staying in, and that she had him removed. I do not believe that story, because I do not see any way that I would pay for a suite. You would pay approximately the same amount for the same suite, and you would instruct the organizers of the event to remove me because you don't like me, or that because you are going to steal the show sitting right in front of me. Kanye West doesn't really look like someone that you can just walk all over. He is someone who is really vocal, that always stands up for himself when necessary. So I do not believe that story. But what I do believe is that it was an excellent week for the couple, talking about Taylor Swift and Kelce. Because, I mean, think about Taylor Swift going home with 2 awards, 2 Grammy Awards, and her boyfriend going home with a Super Bowl ring. Congratulations to both of them. Now, still talking about the Super Bowl, another highlight of the event was, of course, the halftime show. Who did not see Usher in action? If you did not watch that show, just kneel down, raise up your hands, and close your close your eyes, because that show was the talk of the town. And what really made the show exceptional was the performance he did with Alicia Keys. Not just the performance, trust me, because she missed a note. That didn't make headlines because the organizers were able to remove that part from the entire publication. But what really made headlines was the hug that Usher gave Alicia Keys from behind. That hug broke the internet. Trust me, everyone had something to say about it. Some people didn't think it was cool for Usher to hold another man's woman like that. And Alicia didn't look like she was complaining. She looked like she loved it. And her husband also, Swiss Beats, I believe, he didn't really see a big deal in it. He just put out a statement stating that they are just at work. These are people working. And Usher, on the other hand, actually obtained a marriage license together with his long-time girlfriend. Her surname is really difficult to pronounce, but let me see if I can try. I think it's pronounced Goikochia. They got married a couple of days before the Super Bowl, and lots of celebrities were also in attendance. Kim Kardashian, of course, was also there with Justin Bieber, wife, and their own crew. Jay-Z was also there together with Beyonce and his kids. Really lovely to see. Now back to Kanye West. He attended a post-Super Bowl party together with his wife, and oh my god, what is she wearing? That is the first thing that came to my mind, and I am already getting used to Bianca looking like Bianca. I don't even remember knowing Bianca to look any different than she looks now. I think it suits her one way or the other, especially when you start to get used to that. He always goes out fully clad, and she is just she. It's not been a very good week for Kanye West. Well, it started like a pretty good week because he released his latest album titled Vultures that he did together with Ty Dolla $ign. And that song hit #1 on Apple Music, and everybody was talking about it, and he was feeling good. You know how Kanye West is when he starts to get all the attention and the accolades. I mean, being #1 in 78 countries, making it the most ever for an independently released song, let's say album. And that song even overtook Taylor Swift as the top artist globally. And we know that Taylor Swift and Kanye West, they are always at loggerheads. But that euphoria would not last for too long, because guess what Apple Music did? They pulled that album out of their collection without any explanation as to why. Although later we started to hear that it was related to distribution issues, but whatever reason they might have, Kanye West is not having it, and he is also already looking in the direction of like a conspiracy theory happening. But he has now advised for people to go to Yeezy.com, his own personal website, to be able to stream the song. By the way, this is not a sponsored post. So like I said at the beginning of this video, in the last 2 weeks, we have had the Grammys, and afterwards we had the Super Bowl. And now let us just touch a little bit on the Grammys. Of course, we talked elaborately about Tyler a week ago. And I'm looking at, okay, now that you have won the Grammys, you have all the exposure and the publicity and the attention. How are things going with her? How is her life changing sequentially? Now I found that she has an upcoming tour in the UK, in Europe, and in North America. And guess what? Almost all the cities are sold out already. Can you imagine? And this young lady is only 22 years old. Apart from that, she recently did an advertisement for Gap. And I don't think I remember to tell you guys that she was previously on the Jennifer Hudson show. So the sky for this girl is just the starting point. I really strongly believe that she's going to go places, like I said before. Apart from the Super Bowl again, another event that took all our time, all our attention, all our money was Valentine's Day. You guys, before I even tell you what I want to tell you guys about Valentine's Day, I need you to type in the comment section what gifts you got from your loved ones, your partner, your children, your colleagues, whoever. Let us know in the comment section. And we know that, you know, Valentine's Day is a time to give, a time to receive, a time to show love and share love. And several celebrities showcased and showed off their partners. Alicia Keys, for example, posted a picture together with her husband. I think it was he that posted the pictures actually, in a private jet. Really cute. Kris Jenner, that's the mother of Kim Kardashian, she also posted her own cute little pictures together with her lover. Before I even move on, this couple, these people have been going strong for so many years. Let me tell you something, you guys, I think you already know the history of the Kardashian clan. This woman you see right here has been married at least twice in her life, maybe more, but I'm sure she was married to Mr. Kardashian and also married to Mr. Jenner. Now she's with this, you know, tall, handsome chocolate man. But the thing I want to point out here is that all of her daughters are divorcees, either divorcees or single mothers. And I'm looking like this woman is actually the only one who has been able to keep a stable relationship better than her daughters. And I'm like, what is she doing right that they can maybe learn from her? Kim Kardashian, for example, is divorced from Kanye West. Khloe Kardashian is divorced from that basketballer, I believe, Tristan. Kylie Jenner, I don't think she ever got married, but she got pregnant, had a baby. And, you know, the story, the only one right now that does not really have that baggage, no disrespect intended, is Kendall Jenner. That one is just focused on her modeling career. However, everybody came out, you know, with pictures and, you know, cute little stories about what they got and how they spent their day. And when it can't reach Justin Dean carry cutlass. And what that means is everybody did what they had to do, share their little story. And when it came to Justin Dean's turn, he went all out with, you know, how much work he put into just decorating the bathroom and just doing these very special things for his lover, Summer Moore. It was really beautiful. It really shows that creative side of him, that very attentive side. I mean, even if you want to give your woman a treat, I think most men would just pay off someone to do the job. Okay, just set it up and we're going to surprise her. But in his case, he really devoted all of that time and effort into just making an original, you know, Valentine's Day special for the miss in his life. It was really beautiful to see. It turned out absolutely romantic. It was really, everywhere was red, you know, with all the mirrors, bubble bath. It was beautiful, and I think she loved it because she also posted it on her Instagram, and that is really sweet. Now let us travel back to Nigeria. Throughout this entire video, I have been in the United States of America. Okay, time to talk about the AFCON, the Africa Cup of Nations won by Ivory Coast. But that is not even the gist. The gist here is the prediction that Njoh Edochie made. Njoh Edochie is a famous Nigerian actor turned pastor. He has had to endure a scandal involving polygamy because he took a second wife and they have a baby together. He has not fully divorced his first wife and he's still in that drama. Then he announced that he was opening his own church, which he calls the True Salvation Ministry. Now, when the AFCON was approaching, or rather, when the finals of the AFCON was approaching, because Nigeria played against Ivory Coast in the finals, he predicted that the game would not get to penalty and that Nigeria would defeat Ivory Coast comfortably. But I'm going to say that the game did not get to a penalty shootout quite all right, but Nigeria did not win. How much more comfortably? I don't even think Nigeria lost comfortably. It was a very tough match. I watched it. Ivory Coast won 2-1. And it wasn't like a very difficult game for them. At least from my own perspective, I think it was quite an easy win for Ivory Coast. So for him to have predicted that Nigeria would win comfortably, I don't know where he got that from. I have told you guys, and I will always say it until more people start to see the truth and the reality in it, that churches have become a business model in Nigeria. Some people have no connection with spirituality, but they just feel like, okay, I can speak English and I can make some good money just opening a church. I'm already famous. People already know me. Nigerians already know me. I'm just going to use that influence and start up a church. I don't need advert. You know, my face and my voice is enough advert. For me, I think that's just what motivated him starting up a church. And he started to perform miracles, but this prediction just spoiled everything for him. What do you expect from someone who refers to himself as the most handsome pastor in Africa? And welcome to our fashion segment. This is the segment where we pay homage to exceptional fashion creatives and also the celebrities that wear their designs. Now, take a good look at this. A couture dress made from tree branches. I mean, if this is not creative, then I do not know what creative is. Another example of an exceptional design is this black piece of art worn by 33-year-old British model Jordan Dunn. I love it. And Zendaya never disappoints. This young lady is arguably already a fashion icon, standing there in her two-piece Dolce & Gabbana dress that fits her body like a glove. Now let's talk about theatrical fashion shows. I am a lover of fashion shows that are just full of surprises. You do not know what is coming next. Unpredictable, avant-garde, and unique. Now, talking about unique pieces, this brown cloak worn by Kelly Rowland. How do I even describe this one? It's everything in one dress. Clean, futuristic, elegant, and that means that it's going to be very difficult for me to choose a winner this week. So I think I'm just going to play safe by telling you that this maternity shoot is the winner for me. And it's not just the outfit, it's not the styling, it's not the dress. For me, it's the entire picture. And there's something about it that is really eye-catching and just makes my heart beat fast. And that is the reason I am saying congratulations to the woman in the picture. You are the fashion winner of this week on this program. It was so much fun doing this week's segment again with you guys, and trust me that we are going to be back here next Sunday, so make sure you do not miss that video. Go ahead and share this one if you really truly enjoyed it. Also follow us on all of our channels if you haven't already. Thank you once again for watching. I remain Blessing Njoh, the analyst, and I will catch you all on my next one.